Welcome to Second Take, the show that focuses on the issues behind the news. Global miner Anglo American has sold a 24.5% stake in its subsidiary Anglo American Sur in Chile to Japan's Mitsubishi Corporation. Mining Weekly editor Martin Creamer tells us more. Welcome to Second Take, Martin.
Thanks, Shannon.
Now, the move is seen as both bold and clever. Can you tell us more?
Yes, I think Cynthia Carroll of Anglo American has acted in the best interests of her shareholders, because what she's actually established now is that the value of Anglo Sur is far greater than what Codelco was acknowledging.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this puts the company's value up at 22 billion. Now, he wants half the company for $6.75 billion. You know, he's really shortchanging the shareholders of Anglo American, and I think Cynthia Carroll has really done the right thing. She has had to show boldness and she has had to show intelligence, and she's shown both.
Now, what is the result of this transaction for Codelco?
Well, I think Codelco sits with the opinion now that it can still buy 49% of the company. I think really what is left of the company is really more like 25%. So they can buy the same as what Mitsubishi has now bought for more than $5 billion. So they must really relook at themselves, because they can't turn Anglo American into a minority shareholder here. Or is that what they're trying to do, take over the whole company? I think that the way they've gone about this is not reflecting to the credit of Chile or the Chilean people or the Chilean government. And you know, Chile has held itself up as a paragon of investment virtue. Now we're seeing that it's not, that there are flaws in this whole system, and I think that they should move fast to assure investors in Chile that they do not go around the back door and steal assets.
Codelco CEO Diego Hernandez says Anglo's sale could be turned around, with the option to sue being considered. What are the chances?
I think that he's playing fast and loose, you know, with words. And in fact, probably the best thing for him is to end up in court, because I'd like to see him defend this injustice. He can try to defend what is an unjust deal to the whole world. He's not going to be able to succeed. So yes, you know, let him go into court if he wants to. I think he'll stew in his own juice.
Now, what are the funds from this transaction going to be used for?
Well, you know, I mean, Anglo American has just done two big deals now. This one they've received the $5 billion for from Mitsubishi, but they're also going to have to pay out, you know, $5 billion because they're buying 40% of De Beers.
Yes.
And I say 40%, that is if the Botswana government doesn't take up its option for 10%. So it will be money incoming and money outgoing. And in a way, it will strengthen Anglo's cash position, because it's now got money to pay for the De Beers deal. So two quick deals in a short period of time. You know, it's showing Cynthia Carroll as an astute deal doer. And a lot of people used to complain that this wasn't her strength, but she's obviously come up trumps, you know, in these two deals. The one, a very good deal for the company, described as a sparkling deal, in fact a sparkling buy, and that's the De Beers buy. A lot of people feel that, you know, they got it at a good price. And now she's proved that her Chilean assets are worth more than what the state company Codelco was trying to get away with. And this is also very important. She's showing very strong, bold, good leadership.
Well, thank you very much, Martin, and I'm glad to hear the good news.
It's a great pleasure, Shannon.
That's the show for today. Join us again next time for more news and insight into what's happening in the mining world.